How's it going today, guys? So today I am going to try out some UFS Rosie's Fifth Elements. Now, I say UFS specifically because I remember way back whenever Rosie's used to make the Fifth Element, originally it was not a UFS system, and I never liked those skates. But I've never tried the UFS models, and I've definitely never tried any of the newer models that have been around more recently. These just piqued my interest a bit. But by the way, I thought this frame was going to be white when I put it on. It turns out it's more of a cream color, so it doesn't match as well as I'd wished. But like I said, I've never skated the UFS Rosie's Fifth Elements. They are definitely much more spacious just right away than the M12 boots. I'm just gonna skate them and see how I feel about them. I'm not really sure. I know this plate design was like the last design they used for the later Valo skates. I remember kind of liking Valos a bit whenever they were around. So I'm hoping to kind of like this skate. I am going to try to skate it with the stock liner because just trying it on, it felt fairly comfortable. I'm going to give that a go. I do have the Intuition Premiums on standby in case I don't like this liner. But yeah, we're just going to give them a go and see how it is. Maybe I'll kind of like them. I don't know. Just wanted to try them out. All right, I'm only 2 tricks in, and I'm gonna go ahead and swap out for the Intuitions. These liners, while they're comfortable, they don't offer me enough support, and it makes it feel floppy. Also, the boot feels very flat, so I'm hoping that the heel pad on the Intuitions will pick me up a little bit. And honestly, I feel every landing, even small landings, feel really hard in the bottom of these liners. I don't know if it's the footbeds or what. They're not great in my opinion. So I am going to swap out for the Intuitions and keep skating. All right, guys, so these are a little too flexy for me. And I thought about it. I have heard in the past that white boots tend to have more flex to them than black boots. I don't know if that's the case with these. Obviously, I don't have a pair of black boots to try it out with, but these felt super flexy, more than I'm comfortable with. The plates slide great. I feel like I'm sitting up very high off of my frames on everything. And it feels like the cuff should be harder. The boot itself being a little flexy is usually good with me, but the cuff being too flexy, which, wow. The cuff being too flexy can make me nervous. Make me not want to skate a pair of skates on a bigger obstacle. It's fine in my garage. Totally fine in my garage. I actually kind of had fun in them. They reminded me, because of how wide the front of the boot is and how flexy they are, they kind of reminded me of old like moon boot rims. Weird. I wasn't expecting that. But they definitely had that big moon boot feel to them, and they had that crazy flex. Plates really feel like Valos, feel like old Valos to me. Um, I think like on the Fifth Element, I don't know a whole lot, but I think that this inner piece of plastic is supposed to be a softer material than the outer piece of plastic. It kind of seems like that, but because of that, I felt like if I jumped off something higher than like knee height, my ankles would go all the way down to the side plates on the ground. Which, you know, every skate is different and everybody buys a skate for a different reason. I couldn't skate something like this full time because I want to be able to jump off of things and my ankles not give out. And I have broken my ankles multiple times over the years. This just doesn't feel safe to me. It provided me with very little support. And I did have to change out for the Intuitions, which the Intuitions with that extra cuff add-on gave it a little bit more support, but still not enough for me to even consider wanting to skate these full time. Not that these feel bad. They are a very heavy skate. I noticed that right away, even with the Featherlight 3s on them and anti-rockers, so I'm not even skating flat, so I've got half the wheels normal. This still feels heavier than what I've been riding. Other than that, I don't know, guys. They were pretty fun. I enjoyed them. If you like these skates, I get it. Just not for me. But that's all right. Every skate is for somebody different. The helmets just aren't for me. You guys have a good night.